What is up, crypto legends? How is everybody doing today? Are you ready for that epic bounce on Bitcoin? Are you ready for the huge Bitcoin bounce that should be happening at these current price levels? If we do lose this level, it ain't going to be looking good for Bitcoin, guys. We're going to do the pure technical analysis explanation on why this zone should hold very nicely for Bitcoin and get a possible bounce. Of course, nothing is certain here during this, volatility, of course. How is everybody doing? Make sure to absolutely destroy that like button if you enjoy the content. We're going to give the explanation how you can get in, get out of trades, be responsible with your trading, guys. As always, we're going to go through the technical analysis, okay, on Bitcoin. Going to explain the levels, why we should be possibly getting this bounce here from this level. It is reacting. We're testing this low. We did not manage to hold here the 2021 all-time high. We just smashed through the level, okay? No big major reaction, no major consolidation. We are reacting at this level. This means, of course, that we could be getting the bounce. Now, this is a dangerous zone, guys, because if we do not hold this level, we could be getting a significant drop of $1,000 to $2,000, okay? We are getting this reaction at this level that is going to be explained right away. And it's not worth looking to get into a huge long position here, adding to your position or doing any of that nonsense, okay? Here is the zone where we should be holding. We should be doing double bottoms, triple bottoms, consolidating for the moment. We could get that bounce from this level, but it's not worth adding to the position or getting into a huge, massive, epic long position because this could drop very aggressively. The main reason why this drop could continue on Bitcoin, of course, we were talking about this scenario. It's very hard to detect if this is the end of the B wave. Are we going to manage to get one more leg to the upside and then start rolling down? This is no doubt a possible topping range that we mentioned the last few days. Of course, inside this area, internally, we do have some bullish CVD divergence. We do have the possibility of creating one more wave to the upside, possibly in a 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 inside of this ABC and then roll down, right? We're looking at different scenarios. And it's very hard to actually detect if this is the top and we are going to come down to the low $60,000 range in the next coming days. Very hard. You can be the best technical analyst here and, struggle very much. Obviously, we are trading the range, no doubt. We're looking for longs. We're looking for shorts at the highs of the range till we actually get a movement, right? It doesn't matter. We're managing risk very well. I am interested in long positions at this range. I'm actually in a long position. Got stop loss beneath the low here. Now, would be interested in actually adding to this long position if we were to basically hit the lows. I wouldn't mind putting stop loss a little bit closer to the low, because if we lose this level, I prefer getting stopped out, at a minor loss, and then, basically analyze the next levels of support. But I do believe that this zone could get a bounce. We are getting a reaction, got into this late swing failure pattern. So I believe a bounce is very much possible. We're going to explain the scenarios. There is one chart that I am scared of, okay? I am scared of one chart, and maybe you guys know it. What chart am I scared, about for Bitcoin and many other assets? Which is the chart, guys? I'm going to ask you right away. What chart am I scared of right now? Okay? Let me know right away. It's pretty obvious. This is actually not a good poll. It's not a good poll. Because I was going to give several options. But it's the DXY, guys. It's the DXY. DXY has broken out a major resistance zone. And this is the point that it has to reject from this point, because if it doesn't, Bitcoin is going to go down below $60,000, okay? If we do not reject from this high, creating a fake out, double top here, double top, a fake out on the DXY from the highs created in February, it's not going to be looking good. We'll be heading up to the October of 2023 highs. Bullish DXY, bearish Bitcoin, bearish stocks. Bullish dollar index means that Bitcoin is going to be bearish. This is why Bitcoin has been getting a little bit of a few drops with today's pump on the DXY. DXY did get a significant pump today. And obviously we are seeing that reaction on Bitcoin getting those drops. We could double top here on the DXY. Definitely, we still have, the possibility of creating a possible double top, faking out from here. This would be the ideal scenario for Bitcoin to get this bounce. So we're giving it a possibility on the DXY. DXY is above, during the last few days, the point of control of the last 2 years. This has been a proven level of resistance on the chart several times. We were getting resistance from lower high here the last few weeks, and right now we're breaking through. This could mean that DXY is going to be bullish, guys, for the next coming weeks. Now, there is a possibility. Bitcoin has been trading 7 months straight in the green, guys. Okay, it's been 7 months straight in the green. And of course, hey, you know what this means? Well, this means that there could be a high probability that we are going to see at least one red month, right? 7 straight months, as we did close yesterday, in the green. So it's like, this is very, very strange, obviously, behavior of being, having so many months in the green since September, legends. September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April now starting in the red. April, May, possibly during the halving, halving date. I mean, it's strange, it's strange to see so many green candles. The high probability is that we should be seeing a red candle month, either in April and May, maybe April and May and June. We've had 7 months, guys, in the green, so it wouldn't be too much of a surprise if we were to get, a bit of a bearish month in April, right? It's just been absolutely epic how Bitcoin has been just gone through the roof, right? Are we going to panic because we're going to have a red month in April? Come on, legends. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. We could have 2 months in the red. We could go down to $40,000. That would be epic. Would be buying a bunch of Bitcoin at those levels. Would be incredibly good. Not sure if they were going to go that low. Anyway, let's go right away through, DXY. We need to reject in between today and tomorrow, guys. We need to reject from this level. We need to create that double top. We need to continue downtrend, lower highs. We get above, this lower high right there. It's just not going to be looking good. We're going to give it, in between today and tomorrow, see if we roll down and see if we break down. This ends up in a fake out, double top scenario here locally. And then this would be epic for Bitcoin, obviously, to get a rally. But it ain't looking too good. It is not looking too good for the next coming weeks if DXY is going to be bullish, right? If we're going to continue breaking here to the upside, then obviously we would be expecting, Bitcoin to very much get that pullback sub $60,000. We will be looking here at this scenario of the, a much larger ABC structure for the next coming weeks, right? Yeah, they're very much possible, no doubt that we are going to claim these lows if we are going to see DXY pumping here to claim the highs here from October of 2023. When the price of Bitcoin and the altcoins started rallying very strongly, guys, it all started in between September and October, where the DXY was topping out. This major drop, October, November, and December. You take a look at the altcoins that have been pumping like crazy. And Bitcoin, when did they start pumping aggressively? It was October of 2023. This is where the DXY was topping out. You get DXY pumping, you're going to see, you know, Bitcoin and crypto getting a major hit, guys. I'm sorry. It is what it is. And it's not looking too great for the next coming weeks. If we are going to break above the February highs, we're going to give it a chance for a double top here in the coming days. If we break through here, guys, I'm just going to say, guys, it ain't looking good for the next coming weeks, period. Right. Doesn't even make sense, he says here. Channy is saying, doesn't even make sense. Look, the whole reason is because of, you know, it's not weaker every day. They're fighting against inflation. Interest rates are high. The US economy, it seems like it is pretty strong. You know, you're having the news events being strong, right? What was the latest news today? We had ISM manufacturing PMI, which is higher. It is higher than expected. You know, the economy in the US seems pretty strong. You know, we also had, you know, we got a few news coming up, I think, in the next coming days. We do have Jolt's job openings. It's going to be interesting for tomorrow. We do have Jerome Powell's speech, I think it is, on Wednesday. Hey, you know, it could be that we are, you know, going to see the economy bullish for the next coming, you know, at least the dollar index, you know, at least the dollar index. Anyway, let's go right away. I want to say hello to the community. First of all, let's go through the Bitcoin technical analysis. You are here because of the Bitcoin technical analysis. We were talking about today how we could be holding, okay? We could be holding the all-time high of 2021. We did get a bounce. I was looking for a double bottom scenario. It did not happen. We got a pretty aggressive move down, but also very much aware of you know, swing failure pattern or a reaction at this low right over here. If you did take a look at today's video update, you know, there was two major levels as well to take into consideration. You know, this one also. Yeah, I mean, I would say that there is a very high possibility that we could get this bounce from this zone, guys. Okay, very, very high chance that we could be bouncing pretty nicely from this area. It could get choppy. It could get aggressive. This is a moment where you need to manage risk very well, because this could just get the dump, you know, and go sub $67,000 overnight. Yeah, I mean, we are looking for those bounces. The bullish CVD divergence is absolute insane, right? When we do take a look at the last, you know, week's price action, you know, going from the 23rd of March approximately, you can see how obviously the price action is creating higher lows, right? Higher lows. Even though it drops down to, you know, $67,000, you know, you would still be creating huge, massive, bullish CVD divergence. So, I mean, we are going to give a chance for Bitcoin to either get the bounce here or get the bounce at lower levels. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you do get stopped out once or stopped out twice or stopped out, you know, at break even almost, right? You get the bounce, you protect your position, you roll back down. Okay, it doesn't matter. We're looking for the lower levels. We get stopped out at break even. You know, hey, we'll catch that long position as long as you manage your risk and you're not doing any stupid technical analysis trading, stupid trading, which is basically, I'm getting into an epic long. This is going to bounce at some point. I know it. And you're adding to your position, you're adding into a long, getting into a long. I know, guys, a lot of you guys do this. I used to do this many years ago, and I got wrecked by trading like this, expecting the price that it's going to hold at some point because we have bullish CVD divergence, and the price is going to bounce, and I'm adding to my position, and I'm adding, and I'm risking 50% of my trading account before I know it. And then it's like wrecked. You get wrecked. You come down here below $60,000. All of your long positions have gone absolutely wrecked. You've been trying to add to the position to get into a larger position and to your entry point to go lower levels, so your liquidation price goes to lower levels, right? You know, I talk about this because I used to do this. And, you know, this is obviously the first few years of trading. You do this kind of stupid trading that is just going to get you wrecked, guys. Do not trade like this. Have a stop loss. Get into the position. Understand that this zone could bounce. And if you have good risk management, you can enter 3, 4, 5 times. It doesn't matter. Here, till you actually get the bounce. And then you're paying off 5, 6 times your stop loss once it gets the bounce, right? Manage your risk, legends, okay? I'm here for you to I'm here to protect you. I'm here to protect you, make you understand where we could see a sign of strength, where is a sign of weakness. You know, it's not worth it. It's not worth it here. This could roll down. We've been talking about this scenario for a long time, and this could happen during the next coming weeks, right? We could drop very aggressively. We are attempting longs here at the lows based on bullish CVD divergence and also the liquidity. I mean, there is liquidity sitting down here. Let's hang on. Let's take a look at the liquidity here from the last, you know, basically the last few days. Last few days here. I mean, we do have the liquidity. It is disappearing a little bit. It is disappearing. Let's take a look at the last week. Bit of more price action. Liquidity is going down. I mean, yeah, there is still about over $1 billion at $72,000 range. There is liquidity beneath us as well. So there is liquidity building up here. Maybe we're going to leave this liquidity out. Maybe we're going to leave this liquidity out at $72,000. There is a lot, but there's no need to catch that liquidity if we are going to start building up. You know, there's 500 million here, another 500 million at 67,700. You know, there's still a lot. There is a lot of liquidity beneath us. Okay, so doesn't mean anything. Doesn't mean anything. We are getting a bit of a drop right now. Woo! I mean, still interested, legends, but we don't want to get burnt, right? We do not want to get burnt by doing any irresponsible trading. Could we do a double bottom here? It's definitely possible, okay? I'm getting the drop right now. I like it. I like it. You know, look at this double bottom. This has bounced, right? I would be still very much interested in getting into a long position if we test this low and get the bounce. We have bounced right there from the low created a few hours ago. Imagine just longing here. You know, this did get a bounce of, you know, $400, $500. You know, these local double bottoms are great because you can manage risk so well. You can manage risk so well here with these double bottoms. This bottom right there, if it does get a swing failure pattern, you know, I would be looking for these lower highs to be swept, right? It's just a classic move for Bitcoin. It might roll down here, but overall, it's just a classic sweep the lows, get the bounce, and sweep the lower highs, right? Then it might lose momentum here, or it might gain momentum and go to this high. But, you know, this is the moment, right? You don't want to be bullish. You don't want to be bullish when you're hitting, you know, these highs, right? It's like, oh my goodness, what a recovery. And then, you know, you're looking to long here, and then it's basically creating a failed auction from these highs. This is the moment you want to speculate in that bounce. This is the moment where you want to speculate for the bounce, you know, not when it's already pumping very aggressively. But overall, understand that this is a downtrend and you're trying to catch the bottom. You're trying to catch the reaction. You could very much be wrong here. You could test the lows 3 times, 4 times, and then get the bounce. It's just how the market works, right? You need to manage your risk, legends. Manage your risk very, very well. Let me go quickly through the comment section. DXY is looking extremely bullish. Yeah, I know. I can see here in the comment section, looking very bullish. Right, Sandra, cool crypto. How are you doing? Moonboot Boy is here. We have Mariella. Thanks for joining. Mariella, Aditya, hello, legend. Thank you very much for joining the stream. Hello, teacher, he says. Don't forget to subscribe and smash up the like button, guys. If you want that pure technical analysis, education, just crypto here, okay? We can talk about news, markets in general, but mainly crypto, okay? here on this channel. So smash up the like button, subscribe to the channel if you want to see, epic content in the next coming days and weeks. Guys, remember, crypto trading platform that I use, Bybit. This is where I trade, 90% of the times. I would say 80% of the times, because I've been doing a little bit of scalping on 𝗬𝗫. They're my favorite crypto trading platforms, guys. Check them out. You do have a great bonus down below, 20% fee reduction on Bybit. People are very pissed off because of the fees. Fees can get very high if you do a lot of trading. You have a 20% fee reduction on Bybit and 𝗬𝗫. They do have very low fees anyway, and you get that insane bonus. No KYC, email and password. You are in already in 𝗬𝗫 just to get trading in just a few minutes, legends. So Bitcoin, getting the reaction here. I'm going to go quickly through the comment section, okay, legends? Quickly through the comment section, say hello to the community. Are there any special altcoins that we do need to take a look at? Which ones are the best performing ones during today? You can see Core, Jupiter, Bitcoin Cash. Which ones are the worst performing cryptos during the last 24 hours? 𝗕𝗶𝘴 is down 12%. Oh my goodness. 𝗕𝗶𝘴 has been my best performing crypto during the last year. I bought 𝗕𝗶𝘴 in March, April of 2023. Some random dude in the comment section said, hey, look, check out the new meme coin 𝗕𝗶𝘴. Said, I'm putting $1,000. Did, over a 20x on 𝗕𝗶𝘴 because I basically bought when it launched. You know the story, anybody that doesn't know. Anyway, we're going to take a look at the comment section, okay? Right away. Bitcoin. We could hold, guys. We could hold this range. We're going to go more technical here. Okay, first of all, let's take a look at the comment section. Say hello to 𝗬𝗫. I got one of my friends, old school friends here, good friend of mine in the comment section. Vamos, Andy, Arvin, Subramine, Mariela, thanks for joining. Anton, really, it should bounce now. Yes, it should. The main reason why, if we are going to keep this bullish momentum, this bullish structure that we formed, right, during the last couple of weeks, right? Let's go with this. All right, let's go with this. We're going to give it a chance. We could give it a chance. We could give a chance for Bitcoin to get one more drop below $68,000 potentially before it gets the bounce. We cannot overlap this high over here if we want to speculate that this is impulsive. Not looking too great. I mean, I believe that this has been an A, B, C right there inside of an A, B, and C move down. But if, and DXY is not helping. DXY is not helping. DXY is insanely bullish during the last few days. And this is not good. This is not good for Bitcoin, obviously. Bitcoin is taking the hit. But we're going to give it a chance. I am giving it a chance to bounce at this zone. Based on 1, 2, 3, 4 in a very, very complex, sideways fourth wave with a, it's a very complex corrective structure, right? It's not even a triangle anymore. It's just a massive, large A, B, C, D, E, right? Sideways momentum. If that were to be the case, and we are giving it a chance to create one more wave to the upside, making sure it does not overlap this wave. And if it does overlap a little bit, we could go with like the ultimate, last bullish case scenario, which would be a diagonal, right? An A, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can overlap the first wave in a diagonal, right? And then obviously creating the fifth wave right there and getting a much larger corrective move in the next coming days. That would, it's still possible that could happen. But what would be very bearish, is losing the point of control of the last 2 weeks. I don't see the price breaking down here and doing this in the next coming. That is just unlikely. I've seen it before, and it's like they're kind of the, rare scenarios that happen. But could it happen? I mean, this is unlikely to happen, but it could happen, right? I mean, but it's unlikely. if you break down this point of control, there's just high probability that you're going to come down rolling to the $61,000 range, right? The 20th of March lows. It's just highly, highly likely. Then you're finishing this ABC structure. But we need to lose that low. We still got bullish case scenario. Bullish case scenario. We have the peak here maintaining as support. What other levels do we have on the chart, legends? We're going to take a look at the levels here right away. Swing failure pattern from this low. Definitely still possible. Bounce needs to happen now. We do have old daily level. You know, we got some daily levels here that we did bounce beautifully here on the 27th of March. We've got a daily level that broke out, maintained as support. This daily level was from the close of Sunday, the 17th and 18th of March. Close and open. Look how many hourly candles right there. Big resistance zone, flipping into support. We are trying. We got that old daily level. Swing failure pattern from these lows. Could bounce, legends. It could definitely bounce. I am taking the shot. I am taking the shot on Bybit. Managing risk. We either bounce from here and claim $71,800 in the next couple of days. DXY getting a very nasty double top rejection right there. And it's game on. It's game on, guys. We're looking at Bitcoin to pump several $1,000s in the coming days if we were to get that rejection on the DXY here at this level. Let's go through comment section. It is comment section time. Let's go. Tony, how are you doing, my man? Tony Ease. Keelan, hi Andy, is your AGGR working? Mine seems to not work today. AGGR is working okay. The CVD here, where we take a look at CVD, which is a free website, which is absolutely phenomenal. CVD being a very powerful indicator. It's one of the only indicators that I like to use, to be honest, to add confluence for my trading setups. It is working. It is working. You know, data is there. I've compared it as well to ExoChart, and also you can compare it to Coinalyze. Coinalyze, they do have CVD there as well, and you can compare it there. So it seems like to be working okay for the moment. Smash the likes, everyone. Arvin, absolutely. Hello, everyone. I'm always glad to be here, says Santa Claus. Hey, thank you very much. Guys, destroy that like button. I have a problem with like buttons, guys, and I just really want to educate, interact with the community. 740 people watching. We only got 180 likes, guys. Come on, legends. We can get this to 300 likes in the next coming minutes. Come on, legends. Let's do it all together. Just smash it up, legends. Come on. Share some love. I'm going to go through the comment section, continue here with the community. We're going to take a look at some altcoins. Which is your favorite altcoins? Get those altcoins down below right away. Make sure they're good altcoins, because I've been getting a bunch of crap altcoins during the last few days. Donut coin, meme coins that are just probably going to go to the trash in the next coming weeks. I mean, if you want to speculate and make a gamble on altcoins, no doubt that a lot of them can make you insane gains, but they can also, make you lose half of your money in a matter of days. So it's all it's all the risk on you on these massive, really risky altcoins. I prefer to trade the charts, to be honest. Teddles, how are you doing? DXY, 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 DXY. Man, I'm lagging through the comment section here big time. The DXY is obviously the chart that I was scared about. You guys know as well. We are scared of the DXY because the DXY is looking bullish. But not only bullish with this pump, it could be bullish if it breaks this last lower high from this downtrend, which is, it's not technically this one, okay? It's not technically, well, I mean, we already broke bearish structure. We mentioned this many months ago. DXY already broke the bearish structure, breaking out from this lower high at 104 right over here, creating a higher high. We were talking about a probability of creating a higher low right there and the bullish momentum to continue in the next coming months. It's probably going to happen. It's happening, right? We're getting the bounce. So if we break this high, value area high, and this peak high, I mean, look at this rejection from the value area high of this trading zone of the last 2 years. It was just to perfection right there. You break above this high, legends, I'm out. You know, it's like we're likely going to see several months of bullish DXY till we hit these highs of September of 2022. It will not be looking good if we break above this high. That is going to be looking insanely bullish for the DXY for the next coming months. And, you know, this is not going to be good for stock market, for Bitcoin, for anything really. So anyway, we'll cross that bridge once it happens. We could reject here and we're just going to go to, you know, Neverland. We're going to go to fairy tale land, you know, and Bitcoin and crypto is going to continue pumping and we all going to, you know, continue to get richer and richer. Maybe that is going to be the case. You don't day trade in a bull market. What are you talking about? Of course you do. Of course you do day trade. I've been trading on, you know, Bybit, on, you know, 𝗬cie, making a few $100 every single day. Just got into this short, made, you know, $800 the last few days. Getting into short here. We might get a few $100 if we do pump here. You do day trade in a bull market. What do you mean? What are you talking about? We are in a bull market. I got into a successful short trade. What are you talking about? Of course you do day trade in a bull market. Come on, stop it. Stop it right now. Man, let's go. 420 watches. We're a bit more than that right now. Let's go. I'm going to scroll down through the comment section. Let's take a look. Aloha, Valerie. How are you? I am here wanting to hear your TA. In a nutshell, let's keep it extremely simple. Bitcoin could bounce from these levels. Yes, indeed. Yes, we can. Yes, we can, baby. We can bounce from here. And it probably will bounce. It probably will bounce. Why? It needs to hold this level, right? Let me just get these levels off the chart here. We're hitting an old daily level. We are creating a swing failure pattern, failed auction if you wish, double bottom, whatever you want to call it. From these lows, we're basically testing the lows and we're getting a reaction, we're getting a bounce. Just like we test these lows, all right, today, very early this morning, we tested these lows. We did get a bounce. I mean, the bounce was almost $1,000, right? Going from 69,100 to almost, 70,100. Test the lows, get a bounce. Testing the lows, we're already getting a bounce of a few $100s. You know, if the reaction is there. The question, of course, you can long this, you can be very defensive, you can have a teeny weeny stop loss. You are projecting here for a possible bounce to claim $72,000. Manage risk very well. The question is right now, of course, will this bounce manage to gain momentum? For me, a sign of strength, Valerie would be getting, I'm talking to Valerie, of course. She's a strong supporter. She's been here for quite some time. She always joins in, comments, likes. We, you know, all-time high of 21. You know, that would be getting above the value area low of this trading range. I mean, we do have that point of control that was, we got a nasty rejection from that point of control of, the range here of the last few days. We did get a nasty rejection right there. I mean, already getting this kind of move, I would say this looks very good. If you are in a long position here and you do manage to get above the 2021 all-time high, the value area low, it's going to be looking quite good for the price to actually, continue to the upside. It will be, it will look pretty good. So, I mean, the main reason why I'm talking about this is that if you are in a long position here from these lows, and I mean, no doubt if this gets choppy here, I would say, take some profits, right? You got the lows here, the support here bounces during the last few days at the 2021 all-time high. Proven level of support could be a proven level of resistance. And if you do get this choppy momentum and you're in a long position from the lows here, take some profits. Get some profits out, because this might just turn, it might be just a basic support resistance flip, and you're just going to create a lower high and get the drop, just like we did today. I know we want $72,000 to be claimed. That would be a beautiful target, but if we are reacting to these resistance zones, and trading is about locking profits, it's about locking those profits. I lock profits all day long. I am defensive. I have very good risk management, guys. Make sure to apply this trading and not get into I could be completely wrong at this level and the price drops. And I am worried about a lot of people, because they understand my analysis, saying Andy is bullish. He's getting into a long position. Let's all aggressively long. And, maybe some people like to say, if I'm bullish, I'm bearish, and they're short in the market, which is relatively funny. Because, I'm not going to say many times, I'm going to let you comment on that. I'm not going to show my ego here. I'm not that kind of person. I'm happy to say, if I'm right, I'm right. And if I'm wrong, I am wrong, right? I'm not going to say, hey, I told you that this was going to happen. Look at me, how good I am. Look, these are just levels. This is just technical analysis. You could also predict that, the same way as me. And, the main, if we do start losing the zone, guys, I don't want anybody to get into, this could definitely roll down very aggressively in the next coming days. This is why we need to manage risk. I ain't putting a huge amount of limit long positions and going to sleep and then waking up and getting absolutely wrecked. Prices dropped $5,000. This is the events where people get wrecked are these ones. You guys know that, right? Where people get wrecked in trading is where we have these massive, swing movements of, $8,000, $10,000, $5,000. This is where people get wrecked. And, after a certain consolidations, those movements can happen. Those movements can happen. And I don't want anybody getting wrecked. So we're managing risk with our stop losses. We understand that the bounce is possible at this level, but we also understand it's risky. It is risky because this could roll down in a large ABC. We do have 3 waves to the upside. That is enough for that B wave right there, coming out into that much larger ABC. I'm leaning that the bounce is going to happen, okay? I am managing risk. I am worried about you though, guys. I am worried about you. Don't get into limit orders. Stop loss down here. I'm going to lower my entry. Guys, don't do that. You're going to get wrecked. Don't trade like this. The main reason, I have succeeded as a trader is because I do not trade like this ever again. Never, guys. Never trade like this. Because, you will make profits a few weeks, a few months, and then you're going to trade like this and you're going to lose everything. You ask any trader, anybody that has started their trading career and has left trading because they're losing money, ask them, how did you burn your account? Why did you burn your account? What did you do wrong? I can answer that question, guys. It's simple. You got into a toxic long position and you were adding to the position expecting the turnaround, and it just went against you all the time. It's simple. This is the main reason why people lose money trading. They end up losing money after 6 months, 1 year, whatever it takes. They make profits. Oh yeah, boom, boom, boom. And then boom, they get into a toxic trade and they lose everything. It's the classic story of every single trader that fails to be consistent. And I don't want you guys to ever get into these toxic trades. The main, I got into a toxic trade like this in 2019. And that is the moment that I learned that I will never, ever trade like that. Getting into a toxic swing position, either a long or a short, and adding to the position, thinking that the price will roll at some point, and you get burnt. You get broke. You get broke. This, I got broke in 2019. I was still working as a welder. Trading was doing good, and I got broke in one single trade. And I had to, make work for my money again for several months, go back trading, start building up. Moment you get little stop losses, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Get stopped out a few times, legends. You're going to be just as good. Always use stop losses at invalidation points. You will, be thankful on this education. Right, let's go right away. Adding to the position equal Verasity. You got that damn right, Mariella. Adding to the position equals Verasity. You got that damn right. This is why I am more of a day trader. I can have a trade open for a few days, maybe 2-3 days, 4-5 days. I mean, if I'm in profits and I'm defensive, but swing trading, I'm not very much of a swing trader. I like to get into the levels, into the scalps. There's been 2 good trade setups today. And that is basically testing the lows right there with the previous all-time high of 2021. Get into a quick long position and you reject from the point of control of the zone. I mean, it's just level to level trading. This was a good long. Why? You test the lows and you get a bounce. This was a good take profit. Why? You're hitting the point of control of the last 5-6 days. Come on. This is an epic high volume level. Are we going to break above this? Maybe yes, but hey, it's the highest volume node of the last week. You long this swing failure pattern, and this is $1,000 pump. You can make epic gains here, and you're not taking profits at this level. Yeah, I mean, hey, come on. You're range trading. It's ranging. Anyway, yeah, let's go right away. Strongman Andy, never give up on trading. Absolutely not, legend. The moment you give up is the moment you fail. The moment you give up is the moment you fail. You don't fail because of mistakes. I did many mistakes back then. I got wrecked. The biggest wrecked that I got in, which was almost losing $20,000. And that was a lot of money for me back in the day in 2019. And got wrecked $20,000 in less than 1 week. And, it took me a lot of time, and work to build up $20,000. And got wrecked in just less than 1 week. Did I quit trading? No. Quitting is the moment that you will fail. You continue and you learn by your mistakes, right? So anyway, let's go. I learned the hard way too. I kept doubling down on the liquidation price. It's just a classic scenario. What a classic thing that everybody does. Doubling down so my liquidation price goes lower. I mean, this is the moment where you get the sweats. This is the moment where you start sweating and you go to bed as well. I remember going to bed. I remember going to sleep. Back in the day, many years ago, where my liquidation price was here, right? Just say my liquidation price is here. And I'll go to bed with a bunch of limit long positions. Hear me down here, guys. Go to bed with a huge amount of limit longs, so my liquidation price is here. And once these limit longs are hit, then obviously my liquidation price is going to move down, right? And then I wake up in the morning and you know, the price has done this and it's created a huge, massive wick. And you lose thousands, if not tens of thousands of dollars, right? To get into that stupid belief that, you know, the liquidation price is just going to go down. And then the price just goodbye. Good morning. How is everybody doing this morning? And bang, you get absolutely wrecked. Never, ever in my life I'm trading like that again. Anyway, let's go right away through the comment section to say hello to the rest of the community, of course. 𝗫𝗫𝘅, hello, my man. How are you doing? Thanks for being honest. This is important information. 𝗬𝗫𝘅, no doubt, for sure. Of course, it is important information. Let this mega 𝗬𝗏𝘅 play out for some spot opportunity. X begins at 26th of February at 10 on the 1 hourly. Let's take a look at that right away. X starts on the 26th. On the 1 hourly. 𝗬𝗏𝘅 pattern. 𝗬𝗏𝘅 pattern, I could not see it. 10 in the morning. Don't know. I can't see it. There was a beautiful 𝗬𝗏𝘅 pattern. Shout out to Aditya. Shout out to you, my man. He shared this on, you know, in the Discord. I'm gonna shout you out here, Aditya, because, you know, we got Aditya here absolutely nailing this 𝗬𝗏𝘅 pattern that was, you know, topping out at the $71,200, and the target zone is down here at $69,000. Shout out to you, because this was basically, you know, this 𝗬𝗏𝘅 pattern right over here. So spot on you. 𝗬𝗏𝘅 pattern right there. Did get a bit of choppiness. Nevertheless, the stop loss on a 𝗬𝗏𝘅 pattern, it's a swing trade if you're looking at on the 1 hourly time frame. It is a swing short position, but stop loss is always above the X point, and your take profit, ultimate take profit 3 is at A point. So shout out to you, my man. Very, very good. Very good. Very, very good. Spot on that 𝗬𝗏𝘅 pattern right there. Beautiful fake out. Let's take a look at the super chats right away here from the legends. Guys, what is a 𝗬𝗏𝘅 daddy? Is it tech or crypto? I have no idea. 𝗬𝗏𝘅 daddy. I think we did try and take a look at this one yesterday. My goodness, what the heck is this? It's not even on CoinGecko. Come on. 𝗬𝗏𝘅 daddy. Where is this coin? What is it? Is it a crypto? I mean, it seems like, you know, a lot of people are talking about this. I have no idea what this is. I will do a little bit of research. It's not on CoinGecko. Is it a crypto that has just recently long? 𝗬𝗏𝘅 daddy. Okay, we got that message retraced. Right. Don't sleep on 𝗬𝗏𝘅 bros. Hi Andy, how are you? Please tell me Jupiter exact entry level. Let's take a look at Jupiter right away, because Jupiter has been one of the best performing cryptos. Skip him. Thanks, 𝗫𝗫𝘅, for the reminder. It's trash. Yeah, I mean, these, you've got to be careful. There's just some cryptos launching as well that is just, you need to be extremely cautious. It's a scam, says Crypto Knowledge. Yeah, stay cautious, guys. There's hundreds of scams out there. Let's go right away, legends, with, you know, what has been the best performing crypto during the last few days, at least in the top 100, is Core, and it's also Jupiter. Bitcoin Cash has been doing extremely well during the last week, but let's take a look at Jupiter right away on the chart, because we want to try and you know, get on these waves, right? These waves are definitely good to jump into. Jupe. Let's go with Jupe right away and analyze the situation for Jupe. I mean, I think it's a relatively newish crypto, if I'm not mistaken, right? Yeah, it's been around for just a few months. yeah, it's up over a 3x in the last 2 months. So, I mean, yeah, no doubt this one's doing very, very good. Is this in the Solana ecosystem? I mean, really not aware about this one. Oh, is it a swap? It seems like it's a swap on Solana. Yeah, let's take a look at this one right away. Possible entries. Where can this be traded? Where can you buy this? It's on multiple exchanges, actually. Wow. It's on multiple exchanges. Gate.io, 𝗬𝗫, got pretty decent volume on 𝗬𝗫. Also on BingX, guys. You do have incredible bonuses down below, especially for 𝗬𝗫. $20,000 bonus. And also, they have very low fees compared to other platforms. If you want low fees, if you're new, make sure to check out Bybit. You have a great bonus down below on Bybit, guys. But you can trade Jupiter on 𝗬𝗫 by the looks of things. Jupiter. Insanely bullish during a few weeks. Do we see a possibility of a bounce here? I mean, these highs right away, they could definitely get a significant bounce. It doesn't look too bad. Let's take a look at the expansion levels. I mean, it's just broken all-time high here today. It just broke all-time high, creating a very nice pump just today in the last 24 hours of 25%. I mean, this is bullish. You know, we have an expansion level. It has got a beautiful consolidation during the last week. This is a successful breakout of the highs, okay? This had all-time highs in March, and it broke successfully here just today, right? Being the 1st of April, getting a pretty solid breakout. Volume is not insane, at least on Binance, but it's a pretty solid breakout. And we got an expansion zone after 2 weeks of consolidation. When we take a look at the Fibonacci expansion from the highs on Jupiter here, with a nice round formation and a successful breakout, this could bounce as support and get a significant rise, at least to test the highs, and maybe get that continuation to hit the 1.618 expansion, okay? Very nice to see the 1.618 not hit from this round formation successful breakout, because this means one thing. This could definitely get that bounce from those highs of March and look for, you know, that nice, you know, move to the upside to the 1.618. Expansion, guys, you just need to get Fibonacci retracement, pivot high to the pivot low of a major consolidation zone. This happens a lot of the times after a successful breakout. This does look like a successful breakout. Any zone here, this is a good zone. If you do create sideways momentum here at the $1.55, $1.60, in between today and tomorrow, get a nice consolidation. Would be looking very, very good for that rise here to claim the highs again, okay? So 150, 155 looks like the perfect zone here to get the bounce on Jupiter to claim those highs and the 1.618 hitting the $1.90. Jupiter is looking quite bullish. Looking quite bullish, no doubt. Just pump, retracement, breaking all-time high, pump, retracement. Would be looking for this to get a relatively nice consolidation during the last few days, next few days, and obviously getting that rise here to the highs. VRA, rocky numbers, hit the like button. 𝗵𝗫, always giving that insane support for many years. When you subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification. What an absolute legend. Mallorcan Wi-Fi, Seb moving to the desert in 3, 2, 1. Come over here. You know, Seb, you're more than welcome. You're more than welcome. I'll sort you out. You got a room here in my house. No doubt, not to worry. Right, let's take a look at Tom W here, super chat. Can you take a look at VRA chart, please? Absolutely, my man. Especially after a super chat. Bring it on. Of course I will. Of course I will take a look at VRA for you, my man. Let's go right away. Ooh, getting a pretty decent pullback. Verasity. Wow, this is getting a major pullback during the last couple of weeks. Big pullback. Ooh. Big pullback. Let's take a look at Verasity on another chart where we can take a look at where we can take a look at a little bit of volume, of course. 𝗬𝗫𝘂 would be quite good for VRA, I would think. Let's take a look at VRA here. Just 1 second. Down 13%. This is a very well-known project. It's an OG project. It's been here for many years. I remember this one from the previous bear market. It has quite a lot of liquidity on 𝗬𝗫𝘂. So, yeah. Let's take a look at it on 𝗬𝗫𝘂 chart. Wow, what a major failed auction right there that we formed from the highs of February of 2023. Big failed auction right there. Getting a really nasty pullback. However, this doesn't look too bad. The moment it starts going sideways after this pullback, look how we're holding this higher low support structure during the last, few months, right? Very nice. Very nice. Interesting. Very interesting to see how this one actually bottomed out in 2022. I mean, could there be a possibility that this is a 1-2-1-2 setup and then this is going to rocket in the next coming months after this major pullback? I would say that the bottom is in for Verasity at this level, and this no doubt could be a large 1-2-1-2, and this is just going to absolutely rocket during the summer or Q4 of 2024. Of course, when we do take a look at the timing, the timing is just, it doesn't look great here. This could get bearish for the next coming weeks, no doubt. Verasity can get bearish for the next coming weeks. It's I would have to see Verasity getting a major sideways momentum for me to get bullish here on Verasity, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, no doubt could it be a 1-2-1-2 from here, because I mean there's no other option right there. 1-2-1-2, you're going to get a consolidation before you get to higher levels. This is no longer a regular 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're overlapping the first wave. If you're looking at this, if you take a look at the ultimate low level, 1, 2, and you only have the scenario. Yeah, I mean, you only have the scenario of this being a 1-2 inside of a 1-2, much larger 1-2, before you actually get the consolidation and the massive big third wave that should be breaking out. This looks very good for reaccumulation levels. I'm not sure. For trading, it's a bit of a pump and dump. I don't like already looking at the lower, higher time frames. Lower time frames looks like a big mess. It's a big mess for any type of trading. But if you are bullish on this project, this, I think this is going to bring insane good, DCA levels. This pumped in just 1 month, 200%. Obviously, you're getting the sharp pullback right now. This is the moment not to fear. This is the moment to start, DCAing aggressively, because, as soon as this one kicks off in the next coming months, this is giving you a second opportunity. It's giving you a second opportunity. No doubt for me that the bottom is in. We're having an aggressive pullback during the last couple of weeks of over 50% right now. We never want to buy, guys, no matter, unless it's Bitcoin for the long term. But these altcoins, I mean, especially for the long, you can buy them for the long term, but you don't want to buy into these massive pumps, believing that this is, a successful breakout. It could definitely create a failed auction. And especially when you're pumping like this very aggressively, this is going to bring opportunity zone, legends. Hey, you heard it here first. Thank me later, right? Like Mark Dutch would say. Thank me later. Buy here, sell here. Thank me later. Keep it simple. That's what I do see here on Verasity. Verasity has a massive potential for a 1-2-1-2, and then bang, in the next coming months after this retracement that could take several weeks, it's just going to bring in a huge opportunity zone, very likely to create a higher low here, you know, in between, you know, 0.005, 0.006, ultimate levels here to accumulate right there. How about BTC? How low BTC going? We're going to go through Bitcoin technical analysis. We're probably seeing some people joining the live stream right now. And if you are, make sure to destroy that like button. This live stream is going to get to 500 likes in the next coming seconds, guys. I would like to see that like button getting absolutely destroyed. Getting absolutely destroyed, legends. And I nearly broke the mouse there. Subscribe to the channel. We do pure technical analysis, educational content. We are speculating right over here that Bitcoin could get a bounce. It's the ultimate level, as you can see on the title. Bitcoin needs to bounce now. Bitcoin needs to bounce now at this area, right? At this area of $68,000, range, right? The low $68,000 area. Why does it need a bounce from here? Because if it does start breaking down in the next coming hours, losing this high, we're just losing probabilities that this is going to continue the uptrend momentum in possibly 5 waves. There's no longer going to be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave up here. And this is just going to be a huge, massive ABC, because we've already formed the 3 waves here of ABC inside of the B wave of this much larger ABC. Right? So we need to hold here. We're giving the bulls a bullish case scenario here. We're letting them have a bullish case scenario. We have claimed the lows here from the 27th of March, sorry. We have claimed the lows, getting a reaction, swing failure pattern, liquidity grab, whatever. And it could get a bounce. This is why I'm speculating here as well in a long position. You know the deal. You want a long, you want a short. Bybit, #1 crypto trading platform. I love Bybit. They're super legit, really transparent. You get the best deal down below, 20% fee reduction. You got 30K worth of bonus. You got the best deals down below. If you cannot trade on Bybit, you got 𝗬𝟐, obviously. That is also great. Second option, I've been doing a bit of scalping today on 𝗬𝟐, but $20,000 worth of bonus, and they have very low fees currently. If you are interested, you got the links down below, legends. But let's go right away. I'm speculating on this bounce. I'm in a long position. Main reason why, we got bullish CVD divergence. Hang on a second, let me correct that. We have insane bullish CVD divergence, which is, you got a lot of people shorting the market, speculating that this is going to have, this is a rollover moment. It's a rollover, right? You got Bart Simpson pattern. This is it, legends. We're coming down to 60K. Look at the chart. The chart looks bearish. We're going down. It's a very, very tricky point where you could, you either break down, obviously, or you get a massive pump. Hey, what a genius, right? You're calling the, pump or dump. Hey, this guy's a genius. Give him a pin. No, we're talking about that, this is a zone where you could long. I'm in a long position. If we do bounce from here, we're possibly going to claim $72,000. It's understanding the probabilities and the risk management, getting into the long, placing good risk management, stop loss. If we do reclaim certain levels, it's going to be looking pretty bullish. If we get above the lows of support, which was the all-time high of 2021, I will maintain this long position, understanding that there's high probability that we're going to hit the highs. And when you look at the risk to reward on this possible trading setup, then obviously you're making 5 times your stop loss. Of course, we could break down or we could break up. We could move up. I'm not here to predict. I'm here to get into high probability trading setups, manage my risk very well, and understanding what would be a sign of strength here. Understanding that there is retail shorting the market during the last few hours, and we are dropping and they are continuing to short. We are creating very aggressive lower lows. We are creating very good bullish CVD divergence, and we have over $1 billion in short liquidations at $72,000. We could very much go and sweep that liquidity, and I want to sweep that liquidity with the bulls, with the actual market makers, if that were to be the case. If that were to be the case. Am I going to be wrong on this? I would be happy, guys. I will be leaning down to you, and I will come on tomorrow's video update and I will say, guys, I'm sorry. I was wrong. I got stopped out from my trade. I'm sorry. It won't happen again. I hope you did manage risk as well, just as I did. But I was wrong, thinking that the price could have got a bounce from this level. I'm sorry. Okay, so just to be humble, you know, be humble, be original, be nice. Be nice with the people. That's what I would do tomorrow morning if we're not going to hold this range. Now, obviously, want to make you understand that this could get choppy. It ain't going to be easy. It could get volatile. We could claim the lows again, legends. We could claim the lows again. These lows. It could do this. Whoop, and then get the bounce. Will you be ready to get into a long position here? Will you be the one that actually catches the long, or will you be the one that gets stopped out at a loss? This is the good thing about these zones. I get people losing money and I get people winning money at the same trading setup. It happens all the time. It happens all the time. We talk about a bullish case or a bearish case setup, and I get DMs of people losing and people winning. Why is that? Because people do not manage their risk properly. It's like this trade over here. This trade over here, I can explain this in a nutshell. The pivot low from Friday was tested today, Monday, creating a swing failure pattern, epic for a long position, bouncing to the point of control of the last week's traded price action, which is obviously a take profit zone. You're hitting the highest volume node, you get rejected today just a few hours ago. This is $1,000 pump. You're going to get people long in here, being in insane profits, making a 2-3 to 1 risk to reward, not taking profits and not protecting their position. This is irresponsible trading. I cannot help you there. This is where you come into play. I can guide you. I can talk about being defensive, good risk management, take profits at resistance levels. We do have higher targets, but we're taking profits anyway. 50%, you name it. Stop loss break even. And then I do get messages from people saying epic long position. It did bounce $1,000. I did get resistance. I did get profits here because we were hitting the point of control. They understand the range. They understand where they need to take profits. And then we get the average Joe that took the long, had their stop loss here. They were 2 times in, they made 2 times their stop loss. They were not aware that they were hitting this highest volume node and the price was getting a reaction to it. They did not protect position. They were in insane profits. Price rolled down and they stopped out and they lost money in a profitable position. This is where you come into play. This is where you come into play to make those gains, guys. get those profits off the table if you're hitting certain levels of resistance or support. Right, let's continue here through the comment section. Hello, Andy. Could you take a look? Thanks for letting me know, legends. What's the best website to see transactions amongst your wallet and the different layers accordingly? Any help would be I mean, I need someone to answer that question in the comment section. Moderators, give me a hand on that question right away. Let's go. Let's go through the comments. I got Jackie Wood. I got my mother here in the comment section. Absolutely epic. She's been my #1 supporter as always. Bitcoin getting the bounce here, guys. Getting the bounce. Yeah, this does look good. It does look pretty good. It needs to get a nice solid breakout here. Anyway, let's go. It does look like a very, 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 very dodgy inverted head and shoulder structure right there. This could look good. It could look good. If we're just testing these highs and we're rejecting back down, it ain't going to be looking too good. I want the price to gain momentum now in the next coming minutes. It does look good for the price to get an epic pump in a matter of minutes. It does look like it can do that. It can get an epic pump in the coming minutes. And if it does not, then obviously we are looking for the lows to be tested again, okay? Let's go through Tarek here. Hello, Andy. Could you take a look at STRX? What token is this? It does ring a bell. Is that STRX? Let's take a look. XTRX. Strike X. Okay. Doesn't ring a bell, actually. STRX. US dollar. On 𝗬𝗫. It is available on 𝗬𝗫. Oh. Yeah, this is... has this just recently got launched? It's on the Binance Smart Chain. Yeah, do we have some other exchanges where we do have more data? PancakeSwap and 𝗬𝗫 are the only ones. It is available on 𝗬𝗫. The volume is relatively good. So if you're interested, you know the deal. You got a great bonus here on 𝗬𝗫. This bonus ended by the looks of things. No, they probably resetted the bonus. Yeah, you do have got the bonus of $20,000 on 𝗬𝗫. You can buy that token there using the link down below in the description. You got the epic bonus. Let's take a look at I mean, unfortunately, we don't have much price data to do technical analysis. I'm sorry, we don't have much. We just created a swing failure pattern from the highs created here of the launch. I mean, this has just been launched. Oh no, this is launched. Oh no, this did launch quite some time ago. It's only been on 𝗬𝗫 just for a few weeks. Oh no, for a few days. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, we haven't got any chart data here, unfortunately, because it's only been launched on 𝗬𝗫 and it's on PancakeSwap. Bitmart. Yeah. Oh, Bitmart does have a little bit of data on this one. Oh, is it a low liquidity? Yeah. Low market cap crypto. Oh, yeah, we cannot chart this. I'm sorry. We cannot chart this. There's nothing to chart here. It seems like, there's low liquidity on the exchanges. I mean, 𝗬𝗫 looks pretty good on liquidity on this. But yeah, no, it just very, very choppy. I would do some research. I will do some research on this on the website and after the live stream. We're just not Web3 tools for the future of financial markets. Okay, what kind of tools? We'll take a look at this later on because I don't want to bore the live stream doing a research on one project which we don't know if it's going to be good or bad. No way. You got Moonboot Boy, which is Seb, good friend of mine from Mallorca. To be honest, good friend of mine. Shout out to you, Seb. Moonboot Boy, he's a moderator. Said Andy, Pedro Sanchez, Hacienda have just announced crypto is now tax-free. No way. I know this is not true. No way. This is not true. Love the mods. I think he's on the Rioja. No, I'm not. No, I am not. Legends, let me go. What do you think, Andy, of 𝗖𝗺𝗺? Says Nick. 𝗖𝗺𝗺, I have no idea. Guys, like I said, there's 95%, even more, 99% of the cryptos. Constellation is an insane project. I can tell you, this is great. It uses the same technology as Phantom, which is DAG, it's DAG, and the Ministry of Defense, of the US is actually using this technology and using Constellation. Which is very interesting. I think this one does have very good potential. This is actually on the trending search, Constellation DAG. It's going down. I do have a bunch of DAG in my portfolio. But anyway, talking about this one that you mentioned, sorry about that. 𝗖𝗺𝗺. I have no idea about this one. 𝗬𝗺𝗺𝗀. It is not on coin. Oh, there it is. 𝗖𝗺𝗺. Let's take a look at this right away. It's a mid-low cap, 100 million. It's a low cap, you would arguably discuss. No idea about this crypto. No idea. I can take a look at it in my spare time because doing research on a live stream is just not the way. I basically do TA. I don't do research on a live stream. A lot of people drop off if we're going to start reading about the project and the website. It's just how it works. But we can chart this. Why not? Let's take a look at this one on the chart. Bitcoin managing to get a little bit of a bouncy, I can see. Yeah, we just don't have much price data. This one's been pumping quite nicely, actually. This one's been doing pretty good the last few months. This one, the last 5 months, it's done over a 10x. Introducing Bitcoin OS. Earn runes and extra price. Right, I would have to take a look at this. Growing every single day. What is growing every single day? Who the heck is this dude? I'll take a look at this. See, it has performed very well during the last few months. Obviously, the launch got a massive hype spike, and this launched at the wrong time of the market by the looks of things. This launched not at a very good stage. Yeah. 𝗖𝗺𝗺. Is it this the same one? Yeah, it has to be the same one. Yeah. Launched in 2021 in the middle of the end. Well, it's not in the middle, in the end of the bull market, and just got an epic corrective move. No doubt that this is the classic round selling pressure is getting exhausted. You get the epic pump here, disbelief rally, right, which is it ends up in the depression stage. And then you get this next disbelief rally that I think this is just going to bring a great opportunity. I have no idea about the project. The chart looks relatively good. This is like the first pump and first corrective structure that is going to bring an epic opportunity on most of the altcoins, potentially on this one as well. And it's going to just get a huge rally in the next coming months. I know it sounds silly. I know it sounds unreal. If this drops, this is the end. This is just going to bring an epic opportunity. If this is a good project, it will bring an epic opportunity, in the next coming weeks. That if Bitcoin does get the pullback. Legends. This is going to be it for this live stream. We're going to see if Bitcoin does manage to get this bounce from this level. Stay cautious with your stop losses. Stay defensive. We might test the lows here a few times and then get the bounce. If we start losing here this high, the point of control of the last few weeks is just not going to be looking good. We're going to give a chance for Bitcoin. There is liquidity over $1 billion above $72,000. It might get choppy here. Stay cautious. We could get the bounce. We're going to give Bitcoin a chance. manage risk, be defensive with your trading, capital. Don't let the market take your capital, right? We're looking for the bounce. If we lose this level, it's not going to be looking good. The point of control of the last 2 weeks, $67,000. We could get choppy at 68, a little bit below. That's fine. And then get the bounce. If we lose this zone, it ain't going to be looking too great, guys. I'll be back tomorrow with the video update looking at the possible scenarios and levels, of course. And if you do want the best on-off ramp crypto to euro, all of those people in the European Union, you have the 𝗕 super simple to use, guys. You have the link down below, totally free to use. You just pay extremely low commissions. If you want to swap your crypto gains into euro, you also have your own IBAN bank account, okay? Check it out, guys. They are coming very soon with the crypto debit card in the next coming months. Thank you very much, and I will see you tomorrow.